And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, number 57. What do you look for here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, Shanuel. And he handles it himself for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 out, bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. See you later. That one felt good. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Adele going after it. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That's in there. That is strike 2. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 2 outs, and that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Wade off of first with 2 away. Swing and a chopper out to short. And that is the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Tsuyoshi Imasa. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Nolan Shotwell now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Got him swinging, and that'll do it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Taylor Trammell. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. In the air to left down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Over to first, and the Astros put down in order. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the second. Leading off, Vaughn Grissom. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Now it's going to be Josh Lowe and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Joe Adell. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save! 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tyler Heineman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Trammell brings it in, and that is that. Angels leave 1, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it's Christian Vasquez.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Alvarez.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
2 outs, bases empty.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Fly ball down the line. Adele sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
The 2-2. And that just misses.
Full count.
That one misses.
So
a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Heineman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's Mike Trout. Good eye in that spot. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
That's the ball.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So here's Wade now. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Neto. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And there's a
Count is
ball.
full.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Taylor Trammell up next for the Astros. And that one in the air center field. Trout has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jorge Soler. Just missed.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
2-2's the count.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that's in the dirt. In there at the knees. And that is strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And it is 2-1.
No, that's low. Ball.
And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one ripped. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Angels strand one. They're down 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now, Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, number 28.
So next up for Houston, Lucas Spence.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that skips in the dirt. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 23. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. A.J. Blueball up and throwing. Oker getting loose as well. Fought off foul. got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now the catcher up to hit. Tyler Heineman late on that fastball.
1 and 2's the count.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
the inside edge. Now 2-2. Just misses with that one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on.
Hit, run.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. So they turn things over to the righty, number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena digs in now. And the next pitch is way outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Brent Suter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 70, also throwing. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swung on, belted. That one back there, and it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now here is Isaac Paredes.
1-2's the count.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Headed towards the corner. Low, hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Late night Lamont down on strikes. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Blueball.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Rip to short. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shadowell. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Now batting, second baseman,
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. Out towards right center field. Wade on the move. Makes the catch. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. We're through six full. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Late swing, fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Trammell. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Angel Stadium, now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Very high with that one. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up and in, and it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Lucas Spence. And now 2-1.
Ball.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Two. Swing at a ground ball on to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. Tapped out in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first, and Vasquez is gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And 1-2.
solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. He goes down looking. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brian Abreu.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one away. So up next, Zach Neto. The Halos trailing by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. To third, Paredes. Whips it across. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 70. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That's outside. And a count 2-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 52 preparing to come on if needed. Zephyr John also getting ready. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. 3 up, 3 down that time. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And the slider just misses. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Change up on the corner at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him swinging. Angels with only 1 out left.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And next for L.A., Vaughn Grissom.
Ball outside.
Right through there for a strike. The Angels down to their final strike. That one the other way. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Kind of a strange win. Only 3 hits. So they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching. Really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.